once he got into kindergarten, I just sensed that he was different in a lot of ways. So I took him to various doctors and had him tested, but because he was so young, they said we really had to wait until he was about 7 to actually take a test where they can determine if he was in the spectrum. And so we took him to a doctor when he was 7.5, and they determined he was in fact high functioning autism spectrum disorder and a mild version of ADHD. In order to get the special services through school, I was not able to get it initially when Aiden was in 1st grade, and because I didn't have a piece of paper from the doctor stating that he was diagnosed with something. So it wasn't until then that I can actually get the extra services.
At least this is the last page. Ugh, I'm struggling.
I do have to sit with him and do his homework, otherwise he can't concentrate. He doesn't seem interested so much in learning. If you talk to him about a subject like atoms or history, things concerning dates, relevant information to him, but doing menial tasks like addition or answering questions after he reads a story for comprehension, he's not so much interested in that. In regards to Aiden's emotional well-being, he's a very happy, affectionate, loving, super empathetic little boy. He's very sensitive, so he wears his feelings on his sleeves. For instance, when Michaela was telling us last night that she's moving to California, within a few minutes he was tearing up. So he's having a hard time with the fact that his dad and I have separated and we're heading for divorce. Aiden really wants his mom and dad together, like most children, I'm sure.
Well, there's one thing that is that I don't like in my life. My dad moved to Norway so he can make money. When I'm sad about my dad gone, I use FaceTime or I use my face chart. So a face chart is which has emojis and what emotion I have.
Unfortunately, he's dealing with that, and a lot of changes. But I think overall, he's a very happy little boy. I think he tends to be a little bit lonely because he, like I said, doesn't have a lot of friends that he can relate to.
My life isn't sad, so I'm not so sad about my life.
He does not have to have somebody take care of him for the rest of his life. He's pretty self-sufficient. He can get himself ready for school, make himself food. Like I said, he's very intelligent. His IQ is there. It's just he learns differently. And I think the key is when you find the best learning pattern or teaching skills for someone in the spectrum, someone like Aiden, who's really intelligent, he's going to thrive in some area. It's just he's only 8 years old. It's finding out what it is. Even though I had him later in life at 42, I think it was a blessing for sure. And I love the fact that I have a little guy that's going to take care of his mom while his sister's out running the streets making successful documentaries.